What if I told you that the credit system was never designed to help you? But once you learn how it really works, you can flip it completely in your favor. In the next 9 minutes, I am going to show you exactly how to do that. Let's start at the beginning. Your credit score is a 3-digit number, ranging from 300 to 850, and it controls more of your life than you probably realize. It determines the interest rate on your mortgage, whether you get approved for that apartment, and sometimes whether you even get a job offer. Most people think a credit score is just about paying your bills on time. And yes, that matters a lot. Payment history alone makes up 35% of your FICO score. But there is so much more happening under the hood. The second biggest factor, 30% of your score, is something called credit utilization. This is the ratio of how much debt you are carrying versus how much credit you have available. If you have a $10,000 credit limit and you are carrying $7,000 in balances, your utilization is 70%, and that is crushing your score. The credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, are private companies. They collect data about your financial behavior from lenders, creditors, and other sources. And here is something most people do not realize. These bureaus make mistakes. Studies show that 1 in 5 Americans has an error on their credit report significant enough to affect their score. That means right now, before you change a single financial habit, there is a good chance something on your report is wrong, and it is costing you money every single day. Now let's talk about debt itself, because not all debt is equal. There is a difference between a mortgage that builds equity, a student loan that was meant to build your future, and a collection account from a medical bill you did not even know was sent to collections. Collection accounts are one of the most damaging things that can appear on your credit report. When a creditor decides they cannot collect from you, they sell your debt to a collection agency, often for pennies on the dollar. That collection agency then reports the debt to the credit bureaus and starts calling you. Here is the critical thing to understand. That collection account can stay on your credit report for 7 years from the original delinquency date. 7 years. Even if you pay it off, the negative mark stays. It just shows as paid collection, which is still a red flag to lenders. And charge-offs are just as bad. A charge-off means the original creditor has written your debt off as a loss, but they have not forgiven it. You still legally owe that money. It has just been moved off their books, and it will haunt your credit file for years. There's also the issue of medical debt, which has unique rules. As of recent years, medical collections under $500 are no longer supposed to appear on credit reports at all. And paid medical collections should be removed entirely. If you see them on your report, you have grounds to dispute. This is where people reclaim their financial power. The Fair Credit Reporting Act, the FCRA, gives you the legal right to dispute any information on your credit report that you believe is inaccurate, incomplete, or unverifiable. Here is how the dispute process works. First, you pull your free credit reports from all 3 bureaus. You can get them at annualcreditreport.com. 1 free report from each bureau per year. Go through every single entry. Look for accounts you do not recognize, late payments that are not accurate, balances that do not match your records, any account that is past the 7-year reporting window. Write all of it down. When you dispute an item, the bureau has 30 days to investigate. They contact the creditor or data furnisher and ask them to verify the information. If the creditor cannot verify it or does not respond within the time window, the bureau is legally required to remove or correct the item. Many people are shocked to discover how often this works. Collection accounts, late payments, even charge-offs sometimes get removed through this process, simply because the original creditor no longer has the records to verify the account. Disputing errors helps your score, but at some point you also have to deal with the real debt, and there are 2 proven strategies for doing this. The first is the avalanche method. You list all your debts from highest interest rate to lowest. You pay the minimum on everything, and then you throw every extra dollar at the highest interest debt first. Once that is paid off, You roll that payment into the next debt on the list. Mathematically, this saves you the most money in interest over time. The second strategy is the snowball method. Instead of attacking the highest interest rate first, you start with the smallest balance, pay it off completely, then roll that momentum into the next smallest. This approach is psychologically powerful. You start seeing real wins quickly, and that motivation keeps you going. Both methods work. The best one is the one you will actually stick to. Here's what I always tell people. Before you pick a strategy, call your creditors. You would be surprised how many of them will negotiate. If you are behind on payments, many creditors will offer hardship programs, reduced interest rates, waived fees, even settlement offers where you pay less than the full balance. This is especially true for credit card companies, who would rather collect something than nothing. As you pay down debt and clean up your report, your score will begin to rise. But you can also actively accelerate that process. If your credit is severely damaged, consider a secured credit card. You deposit money, usually $200 to $500, and that deposit becomes your credit limit. Use it for small purchases and pay it off in full every month. After 6 to 12 months of consistent behavior, many issuers will upgrade you to an unsecured card and return your deposit. Becoming an authorized user on someone else's account is another powerful tool. If the primary cardholder has a strong history of on-time payments and low utilization, their good habits will show up on your credit file too. Credit builder loans, often offered by credit unions, are another excellent strategy. You make monthly payments, those payments are reported to the bureaus, and at the end of the loan term, you receive the money you paid in. You have built credit and built savings at the same time. The key principle across all of this is consistency. Credit repair is not a sprint. But if you are making consistent, correct moves every month, disputing errors, paying down balances, opening smart accounts, your score can improve significantly within 12 to 18 months. If you take nothing else from this video, take this. The credit system is learnable. It can be played. And the same rules that have been used against people can be used by them. Your financial freedom starts with a credit report, a dispute letter, and a decision to take control. Make that decision today. If this helped you, hit subscribe. Every week on Credit Fixed, we break down the strategies that banks and credit bureaus do not want you to know. The information is free. What you do with it is up to you.